Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are you guys today? Happy Monday or late Sunday night, depending on where you are. Welcome to another episode of No Man's Sky Monday Shenanigans. Today, let's finish the fight. Give me a second, let me check my audio. Okay, audio sounds good. Let's get them shouts out of the way. So, Cody Hernandez, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Nurse Nerd Gamer, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. Guitar Guy 80, what's up, brother? How are you, man? It's good to see you today. Everybody, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. You know how we do it here. If you haven't done so, please go to his channel, blow him up, show him some love. Check him out. You know how we do it here. William Dupree, how's it going, man? How are you? Thanks for joining us today. Good to see you. Keegan Courage Gaming, welcome back. How are you today? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Who else do we have out there? And again, Nurse Nerd Gamer, good to see you as always. Daggers POV, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us today. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Everybody, Buckle Up Let's Go is also a fellow creator. If you guys haven't done so, go to his channel as well. You know how we do it. Blow him up, show him some love. You know how we do it here. Okay. Who else do we have out there? And everybody else out there watching the VOD after the fact, thank you so much for joining us today. Marco Lolo, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, William Dupree, well, we're going to ignore the Weekend Nexus mission and jump right into the expedition because I don't know how long I have to stream today. And I want to complete the expedition and get it done since the expedition ends in like 4 days, maybe less than 4 days now. So I just want to make sure it's done and over with. Afterwards, we will do some Sentinel Starship hunting as per usual. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. No problem, brother. You bet, man. And Guitar Guy 80, no problem. You guys got it. Always got to support the Odd Fam. Yeah, William says it ends on the 6th. It's funny because somebody mentioned that it ends on the 5th. I don't know which day it ends, but I just want to get it done. I want to get it finished. Hey, Twin Hype, what's up, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Streamlabs, don't be cheating today, bro. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. Don't be cheating, bro. Let me pin that message. There you go. All right, don't be cheating, Streamlabs. I see you. All right, people, so let's do this. So William says it ends on the 6th. The new one starts on the 7th. Okay. There's been some conflicting information going around as to what, first of all, whether or not we're getting replays, whether or not it's a new expedition, when it actually ends, whatever. I just want to get it done. I just want to get it done so we can be done with it and get back to some Sentinel Starship hunting like we usually do. Okay, people, let's do this. For anybody out there who's new to the channel, thanks for joining us today. I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. We're playing some No Man's Sky this afternoon. We'll be on for a couple of hours, and let's knock this out. Now, if you haven't done so, please read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. Very important. Also, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me for a sec. Okay, let's do this. I love this freaking song, by the way. Just in case you guys want to know the titles of the songs that I played during the intro, just type !NMS song and the titles will pop up. Okay, let's do this. As much as I like this song, I gotta cut it off. Puma Dino, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Puma Dino. I'm pretty pissed about that because YouTube's going to ruin gaming channels moving forward. So, as a content creator, I have to be extra careful about playing a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 online. It's going to ruin GTA 6. Arguably one of the biggest game releases for 2025 or 2026, and YouTube's going to ruin it. But I'm pretty pissed about it, man. I think it's a stupid decision on their part, but again, we have to play by their rules, so we'll find a way around it. We will find a way around it. All right, people, let's transition. Yeah, but Puma Dino, I'm pretty pissed about that, man. Pretty pissed. Okay, do we transition? OBS is good. All right, we are ready. Let's do it. Hey, YouTube, get this sus ad off my channel, bro. Get this sus ad out of here. What is this? All right, my chair's not cooperating again. What's that? You say you're hoping Elon Musk buys YouTube and we should try to find an alternative? I hope not. So, William Dupree, what's going to happen is that starting November 17th, YouTube will be age restricting video games with violent content. Specifically, if your video game or the content that you're making for a specific video game shows extreme violence against NPC characters. Specifically. So that's what's happening. That means the typical shenanigans that take place in GTA 5 Online could get age restricted. And if a video gets age restricted on YouTube, that means it's basically lost to the algorithm. Yeah, basically YouTube's breaking the chair too. Exactly. So buckle up, let's go. I am trying to find an adequate way to move to basically begin moving to Twitch, or maybe even Kick. And that's just because of these stupid rules that YouTube's putting in place that will adversely affect how I make money on the platform. I still want to live stream on YouTube, but at the same time, these rules are anti-content creator. Excuse me. So we'll work something out. We'll figure something out. We'll see how bad it gets. Pull Medino, I agree, 100%. Okay, people, let's do it. Community Expedition, Breach. You know, I will say that YouTube was a lot more fun a long time ago. It was. I get it. There should be checks and balances in place to protect the viewers, to protect the community. But if I mark my videos and I mark my channel as not for children, as adult content, and I'm talking, when I say adult content, I'm talking, you know, content that's safe content for adults. You know, none of the stupid stuff. There should be no problem. But you got to consider who we're dealing with. Buckle up, let's go. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. Like I said, I'm considering live streaming on Twitch too. So I just have to find a schedule in which it's going to make sense. Here's what we're going to do. If I notice after November 17th that my live streams are getting age restricted because of what's happening in game, then we will begin streaming on Twitch. I'll have to do something. We'll do something. Because right now I don't have a presence on Twitch. I've got a Twitch account, of course, but I don't stream over there. So we'll figure something out. Tony, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, people, so when we last left off... Yeah, Puma Dino, exactly. Arguably two of the most violent games ever created. And what about the people that do Mortal Kombat? What about those guys? What about the Left 4 Dead people? What about those guys? And heaven forbid, the Battlefield 6 people? Battlefield 6? NPCs are getting murked out all the time in Battlefield 6. What are they supposed to do? What are those creators supposed to do, man? Seriously. Oh, we're going to play Battlefield 6 today, but we have to use we have to use stun guns only. How does that make any sense? Stun guns only? And even then your video will get age restricted. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Okay, so ladies and gents, let me get off my soapbox. Tony, exactly my point. Every video on my channel is marked as for adults only, not for kids. I don't see what the problem is. But this is YouTube. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. Playing Battlefield 6 without Battlefield. Yeah, the stun guns only. Battlefield 6, the stun gun edition. That's what it is. Okay, so when we last lift off, let me get off my soapbox. We completed. Sorry about that. I got to laugh, man. It's ridiculous. We've completed all of phase 3. We are on phase 4. Okay, we've got three milestones complete. Yeah, William Dupree, non-lethal rounds. They want us to use rock salt. We're going to be shooting rock salt. That's what it is. We got to reach the 4th rendezvous. We are in the 4th rendezvous system, by the way, I think. Relocate. Yeah, we got to find the frigger. Excuse me, not the freighter. We got to find the corvette. Those are all done. We got to visit the gas giants. We got to visit the moon. And we have to drift through a black hole. That is absolutely freaking terrifying, man. That's terrifying. Okay, let's get these rewards. This is oxygen times 100 supreme defense. Give me that. Let's get all the stuff. I'll take that 100 oxygen. Thank you very much. All right, let's plug that shield in like right now because we don't have any. Hold up, we do have. Move that. Move this. Okay, so this is 34%, 33. That's a good one. Actually, they're both really good. This is shield strength, core health. Okay, this was shield strength. Okay, we can get rid of this one. So we'll get rid of that one. And plug that one in. Okay, nice. We picked up 100 oxygen. What else? Excuse me. This is prepackaged optical drill. Yes, please. Puma Dino, exactly. But that goes back to parents not monitoring what their children do all the time. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not on Discord, because we've had that conversation about Discord. Yeah. We've had that conversation about Discord. So, not a whole lot good to say about Discord. Where's my supercharge slot? Let's move the mining beam out of there. Let's supercharge the optical drill. S-class upgrade down here. Put that there. All right. Nice. What else do we got? And radiant shards. This is Starship launch fuel supreme pulse engine upgrade. Thank you. We're going to need that launch fuel at some point, so we got a pulse engine upgrade. Pulse engines are over there, so hold on. +2, +2. This is boost maneuverability. We'll keep that one. Let's get rid of this one. Although, hold on. I think that was... Okay, good. Never mind. That's not technology that we know. So let's attach that to the actual engine itself. We're going to... We can... You know what? Let's do something. Let's supercharge... Yeah, +27 maneuverability. Let's supercharge that. Just to see what happens. I saw Jason Plays do this in his video. He supercharged the cockpit and got ridiculous maneuverability out of it and boost. So let's do that. Okay, I think we're caught up. Something else that we're going to do before we go anywhere else is... Let's see here. Let's make a restore point. Let's crack open these suspicious packages of tech and start breaking this stuff down. Okay, this is... What do we got here? Okay, this is arms. Do I have anything in... Okay, we're good here. Okay, everything's in the ship. Let's go. Okay, so what do we get for arms? Pulse spitter. That pulse spitter might come in clutch. Phase beam. You know, we don't have a phase beam on this thing. Okay, interesting. Where's the scatter blaster? That's positron. Neutron. Ooh, neutron cannon. Hey, Streamlabs, stop picking fights. Stop picking fights out there, Streamlabs. I got my eyes on you, buddy. Don't be picking fights today, bro. So Tony says, extra hour day. Oh, let me guess, daylight savings time? Yeah, don't be picking fights, Streamlabs. I got my eyes on you, buddy. So this is photon cannon. We can technically use that now. There we go, scatter blaster. We got 2 scatter blaster modules. Let's plug these in. Even though I'm like out of space. This is... That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The 2 A classes are better. Okay. What is this? Personal force field. Let's package this and get that out of there. We don't need that. And this is, let's see. That's even better. That one's even better. Okay, give me this. That one's even better. So let's rearrange. Okay, this is all scatter blaster. This is bolt caster. Okay, let's remove the bolt caster. There we go. Just wanted to package that. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I found that William D. I sorted one out, then someone moved the tech around. Oh, did they? Very interesting, very interesting. So Kicking Course Gaming says I was making money and kicking butt in GTA Online. Nice. Hey, that's what we do. We make money and kick butt. And murk out. Okay, so we want to move... Where's that X class? Here we go. Let's put the... We'll leave the weapon supercharged. We don't have an S class. Let's take that X class. Let's plug that in. And I think that's a blueprint. That's good to go. So we've got 3 upgrades. The other X class upgrade is not that great. Ooh, lost artifact. Nice. We need to sell that, by the way. Okay, so what else do we have? Just want to sort through all this before we move on. That's Boltcaster. We'll leave that. Cyclotron. That's what I thought. We got a Cyclotron in there. Plug that in. That's Positron. Yep, we can do that. What's this? That's garbage. That's garbage. that's total garbage. This one is +2. That's better. And this one is, what's this? Okay, I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess that's all right. I mean, you know, whatever. You know, +2 damage. Okay, this is Positron. We'll hold on to that. Phase beam and pulse spitter. We're not using the phase beam. Let's get rid of it. This is plasma launcher. Heck no. This thing is garbage. Get rid of that. We don't use the plasma launcher. Okay. Yeah, just doing a little bit of work. Ozzy Bob, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What else? Okay, we'll keep the neutron cannon. This is pulse spitter. We'll keep that. We'll keep the pulse spitter. Photon cannon. Meh. We don't really need it. And positron. And this is bolt caster. All right. And we can actually sell that. Okay, let's break down the bolt caster upgrade. We don't need this. We're not going to use a bolt caster, so that was probably a good one. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, what else do we have? All right, I think we're ready to go. Everything else we will hold on to. If we need to scrap this stuff, we will. All right, we got to go sell some stuff. I just want to take a second to clean up my inventory. And we got that long walk. Let's make sure we don't have anything to drop off. Okay, modify. Not that. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Make sure we don't have any Corvette parts on us. Okay. Okay, we got something to sell. Let's sell it, and let's go. And again, Ozzy Bob, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. We are on phase 4. We should be able to finish the entirety of this expedition during this live stream. So let's go do it. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for stopping by today. Guitar Guy 80 says, I made a new save. Oh, let's back up. Tony says, I would not worry too much about the age restriction thing. I think they will change something, surely. They don't want to risk losing a lot of their creators' subscribers. I would agree with that. I do agree with that, but this age restriction policy that they're implementing is going to be run by AI bot, and I can tell you from experience that I've had YouTube community guidelines strike the same video twice, and I've appealed twice and won the appeal both times, and that's because of a link that they claim was suspicious or dangerous or harmful. Basically, it was a link leading to Breaking Copyright's website and their YouTube channel. Breaking Copyright is a legitimate YouTube channel with almost 700,000 subscribers on their channel, and they provide copyright-free, royalty-free music to content creators. But what if, for whatever reason, the bot said that their YouTube channel was, or that link to their YouTube channel and their website was harmful. And a community guideline strike is serious. That's serious. That's like strike. That's literally strike one. That's literally strike one. You don't want that. So I had to file an appeal twice. Why did I get a C-Class Humboldt drive? What the crap, dude? Yeah, Ozzy Bob, I agree with you. The positron ejector is an overall better weapon because it's basically a space shotgun. It's a close-in weapon, and I mean, unless you're attacking ships at range, the positron ejector will literally murk anything in its way, especially with the Deadeye cannon. So I do agree with that. So, but Tony, getting back to your point, I agree with you. It's probably not going to be that big of a deal. The problem, of course, is that YouTube is reliant on bots to do all the heavy lifting. Okay, this we don't need. Sell that. That's in the ship, isn't it? There it is. Sell it. Get that out of here. And we can actually sell the storm crystals. We'll hold on to those for a little bit longer. Okay, let's go. So my fear is that content creators will be getting a lot of false positives with the bots, because that does happen probably a bit more than it should. All right, people, we are ready. And oh, Sean Murray, please, for the love of everything that's peaceful, please add a teleporter to the Corvette launch pads, please. Please, I love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Love you guys. Please add a teleporter to these abandoned stations. This is a long walk. Even in a video game, this is a long walk. I could burn about 600 calories just getting to my ship. Yeah, Tony, and exactly my point, man. You would think that it wouldn't affect us. My channel is specifically set for adults only, no children. But trust me, I've gotten hit before. I've gotten hit before. Yeah, it's just like Rockstar. No, you're absolutely right. Okay, people, let's go. Let's mark it. Fourth rendezvous. Let's do it. Yeah, I just want to take a second. Will you get out of the get out of there? I just want to take a second to clean up my inventory. All right, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. All right, let's go. To the gas giant. That's what she said. I hope that's not what she said. Okay, we don't need anything on the gas giant. We've got plenty of, we don't need to crystallize helium. We don't need quartzite or activated quartzite. We have plenty of chromatic metal. So we're pretty much good. There's nothing here that we need. All we need to do is get to the rendezvous, leave, and hit all 5 moons. Now, there is one moon that's got water, where we should be able to get the fishing done, and I think we'll try to knock that out here in this system too. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, I could totally see that happening, man. More kills with the Deadeye cannon, yes. I think it's a bit more accurate than the standard positron ejector. Hey, the planet's upside down. Hold on a minute. The freaking planet's upside down. And we're still 4 hours away? That's a whole lot of nope. So William says fishing goes pretty quick. Something funny is that during Jason Plays' speed run, he found that if you mark the milestone, for example, when you're looking for the jellyfish, if you mark the milestone, you'll find a jellyfish relatively quick. So we're going to try that today. He found like 2 jellyfish at the same one right after the other. He found 2 jellyfish, which is what's needed for one of the other milestones. Hold on a minute. And that's why they call them gas giants. We're still not there yet. Yeah, we'll be here a while. We'll be here a while. Yeah, William, we're not going to use bait. We're not even going to use bait. We're not even going to use bait. Are we there yet? Jeez, dude. They weren't joking when they called this one a gas giant. They were not joking. Yay, we're here. Let's see if we can find... That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. There we go. Okay, approximate location. Let's see if we can see what we can see. Ooh, storm crystals. I can't see anything. All right, let's go first person. This might make it a little easier. So our target, hold on. Target is over a kilometer, almost 2 kilometers away. Jeez, dude. 2 kilometers in this mess? Okay. Hold it. Okay, I think we just flew over it. Yeah, I can't. I don't know about you guys. I can't see anything. So let's just land this thing. It's in the area. We do know that it's in the area. All right, that's better. We can kind of see what's going on. Yep. I don't feel like skydiving, so... And of course, it's over this freaking mountain. Let's go.
Thermal protection falling.
How do I not have heat protection? I don't have heat protection. Well, we better have some batteries. We're gonna need some batteries. All I have to say is that if I ever went to a random planet and saw ginormous floating boulders, that would scare the crap out of me. Look at this. Look at that. You guys just see that ginormous boulder? This mountain-sized floating boulder. Yeah, okay. If I saw that, I would be terrified. Giannis, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? That would be there it is again. There's another one. That is absolutely freaking terrifying. Yeah, the gas giants, I love them. I love the gas giants. Absolutely love them. I'm glad Rockstar added them, but they're freaking terrifying. Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Shut up, Sentinel. Get some batteries. All right, let's go.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, and before we get hit by one of these freaking boulders. 300. Yeah, jetpack boosting doesn't really work well on a gas giant. so we're doing this the hard way. Absolutely love the gas giants, though. I do like the other Titan worlds, too. The only problem with Titan worlds is that Sentinel, I will wreck you. Get out of here, Sentinel. You don't want any of this. I can promise you, you don't want to do that, buddy. The only problem with the Titan planets is that finding ships on Titan planets is a nightmare. We're here. All right, let's mark our location and get some free stuff.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, we will take that rusty metal since we are kind of running low. And we got a Gek relic. Nice. Okay, hold on. Let's take that rusty metal. And this is a C-class scanner. Let's get this thing out of here. We don't need it. I mean, I suppose we can use it. We can use it, but yeah, meh. And the other one is a C-class.
Falling.
Okay. C-class pulse engine, I guess. We will deal with that in a bit.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's knock out this milestone and get the French toast off this planet.
Thermal protection falling.
Never pass up a piece of carbon. We're going to leave the Whispering Eggs. We are good for money. We don't need any more money. We sold one Sentinel ship and got paid. So we're good for the money. Okay, we're here. Let's get the free stuff. I can take that ion battery. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Anything else in here? Yep. Give me that. Ah, Viking star system. Nice. Let's activate the terminal. We might get an upgrade. Draco, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, bro. Thanks for stopping by. We're just having some No Man's Sky Monday today, man. All right, what do we got? Let's get through all of this. Analyze data logs. Boo, we got nanites. Anything in here? Always get your free stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Hold it. So, I know you guys were talking about earlier. Dark Master, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dark Master with the pineapple pizza. Absolutely not. Okay, can we call up our ship? Yes, we can.
Thermal protection
In fact, let's mark the moons. Let's see here. This is cloudy, metallic, lost blue moon. I believe the lost blue moon has the enough water for us to go fishing. Corrosive and barren. Okay, let's start with this one. And that's a dissonant moon. We could look for a Sentinel ship, but since it's along the path, probably not a very good one. A very good one. So. Tony says, man, this game is on sale right now on PlayStation 5 for $24. I'm hoping I can get it before the sale ends. I want to get a copy of this on GOG. And I keep forgetting because I'm busy doing other things, but I want to buy a copy on GOG. I've got it on Xbox, which is what we're doing today. I also have a Steam version on PC, but I would like to get a copy on GOG. If nothing else, just to support Hello Games and their team, because this game is freaking phenomenal. Okay, launch thruster. Hold on. Ship. Oh, that's Humboldt Drive. We unfortunately can't break that down because we don't have our sub. Whatever. We can put that in ship 2. Pugnium ship, I guess. And we're almost full over here. This... we can refine that. Carbon.
technology recharge.
Unstable plasma, we're not going to use that. Okay, let's make one of these. Mirror, plating, we got the computer. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be next. And we've got one random magnetized ferrite. Get out of here. Or, yeah, that's magnetized ferrite. Alright, we are ready. I think. Oh, launch thruster.
Technology recharge.
Hey, Dragonheart, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? So, Guitar Guy 80 says, I'm really glad I got a copy of No Man's Sky. Yeah, I'm going to get a third copy on GOG. Hello Games, as an indie developer, they've made a game that is remarkably better than about 90 to 95% of the AAA titles that are out there on the market right now. And they have never ever charged for DLC. They've never charged for an update. That is phenomenal. Now, sure, No Man's Sky had a rocky launch, but I don't fault them for that. That wasn't Hello Games' fault. Remember, they were under contract by Sony at the time to release No Man's Sky at a specific time. I believe Sean Murray and his team went back to Sony and said, listen, we need more time to get the game ready. It's not ready for release. Sony told Hello Games, no, you will release it on this day in 2016 because they were under contract to do so. Yeah, William, exactly. That was Sony's fault. That wasn't Hello Games' fault, so I don't fault them for that. But what they did was took the money that they earned, they doubled down, they went radio silent, and they gave us a remarkably better game now than half the games, most of the games that's out there on the market today. They didn't abandon the game. That's what I'm saying. And now No Man's Sky is a remarkably superior game than it ever was. So Dragonheart says, I agree with you on supporting Hello Games. Heck, I even went so far as to purchase a copy on Steam, and I don't even have a PC. That's pretty funny. Okay, where is our marked moon? There it is. We're probably going to get caught in the atmosphere, so let's pulse around it. Yeah, we might get mass locked here, so let's pulse around it. And just to make sure, that should be the first moon in the rotation, so hold on. Discover as. Yep, that one. Then we'll hit this one, that one, and we'll just go down from there. Let's go. Hey, Streamlabs, stop picking fights, bro. Why is... What? Streamlabs, stop being temperamental. Why is Streamlabs butthurt today? Streamlabs is butthurt today. Okay. Yeah, if we can't see the moon, we might get caught in the atmosphere. We might get mass locked. We'll find out, though. Now, there is a Sentinel ship in this star system. Hey, you guys out there in chat, sound off if you want to go take a look at that Sentinel ship. I mean, since we're here, we can go check it out. Sound off in chat if you guys want to check out that Sentinel starship. There is dissonance in this system. But yeah, I will, if I can get my brain in order, if you will, I will definitely... I'll definitely be buying a copy of No Man's Sky on GOG. Alright, here we go. So, Dragonheart says, sure. Ozzy says, I think it was a key fob? Really? Pff, let's go take a look at it then. Let's go take a look. I got to see this one. We do have all of our crystals. So we don't need crystals. In fact, the only thing we need to do is activate the milestone. So, all right. Buckle Up, Let's Go says 100% check it out. Okay, let's do it. Let's get up. We don't need to actually land. Let's just stand up. Okay, and that should count. Smallest planet. It's not a planet, it's a moon. Hold it. Let's make sure that's marked. Expedition and visit all the moons. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's go check out that Sentinel ship. Oh. Okay. This is an anomaly planet. Never mind. There's no dissonance on this planet. This is an anomaly planet. In fact, I think that's the only moon with dissonance on it. So, yep. Silver. Well, that's strange. Okay, never mind. Alright, mark the next moon, please. That's what she said. Found it. Okay, let's pulse around it because we might get mass locked. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Let me ask you guys out there in chat, has anybody out there in chat found a really good multi-tool during this expedition? So far, I've found a couple of ugly Sentinel pistols, and that's it. So what's that, sus man? Yeah, I haven't found any good multi-tools. They've all been... Now, it can be a C-class multi-tool, but, you know... Yeah, they've all been pretty freaking bad. Are we there yet? There it is. So Ozzy says the one I was given was the best. Yeah, apparently it is. So we'll more than likely just stick with what we've got. Yeah, though I found 2 leaf blower Sentinel multi-tools. Those things suck. Guitar Guy 80 says I'm using the one that goes with the Livingstone outfit. The stick with the bull's head out. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. You got that staff, right? I remember that one. That was an expedition reward, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was an expedition reward. All right, let's get in atmosphere. This planet is ugly. Just out of curiosity, hold on. What moon is this? Cloudy. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Okay. Okay, 2 out of 5. Let's go. How is this the most perfect planet? How? I don't think there's any water on this rock, so yeah. Let's mark the next moon. Lost Blue Moon. I think that's our target. Once we get there, we're going to go fishing. I think that's our target. The Guitar Guy 80 says, I nipped into the anomaly and got the expedition rewards. I thought about that. I said, you know what? Let's keep this a brand new playthrough. Brand new save playthrough, I should say. You know, maybe for the expedition reduxes, I'll do a pre-existing save for this. This expedition has been pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been pretty fun. Now, that being said, the Corvette expedition was fun too, but this one is okay. I've enjoyed every bit of it. There's nothing in particular that stands out, I should say, with the exception of harvesting Corvette parts. With the exception of harvesting Corvette parts from derelict ships or derelict Corvettes, that's pretty cool. But in general, I'm having a blast. It's fun. Guitar 80 says, I'm using the ship they gave me, though. Oh, you're using the ugly... oh, my God. Yeah, the ugly Explorer. I had to scrap that thing. It was so ugly, the receipt was just an apology letter. Yeah, we're sorry. We got to give you this ugly Karate Chop Explorer. Okay, so we're here at the Lost Blue Moon. Let's see if we can find... Is there any water on this rock? There is. Ozzy Bob says, I keep rebuilding the Cobra Mark III. It keeps getting bigger. I tried building the Cobra Mark III, bro. The problem that I'm running into is just the overall blockiness of the halves. And there's no real effective way to smooth them out. Without glitch building. And, you know, whenever I build a Corvette, I try not to glitch build. Because not everyone is comfortable with it. Okay, is there any water on this rock at all? Yeah, not everyone's comfortable with glitch building. You guys know I tried to do the Federal Corvette from Elite Dangerous. I couldn't do it. Somebody actually did it. Somebody actually built it. The Federal Corvette from Elite Dangerous. It looks really good too. The one problem, of course, is that it had a lot of glitch built parts on it. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any water on this rock. Oh, wait. There's some water right there. There's some water. I think that's water. Yep, that's water. We should have enough. Okay, perfect. William Koza, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Giannis says, I wish I knew how to play No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is relatively easy to play. I do recommend that if you have access to either Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation's version of Game Pass, try it out first before buying it. Follow the storied quest, beginning with the Awakening story quest through the Artemis story quest, and that will teach you how to play the game. But No Man's Sky is probably one of the most rewarding games I've ever played. And again, William Koza, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. The crap, there's a farting plant like right here. Bro, are you serious? Give me that oxygen. Go fart somewhere else, buddy. Okay, there we go. There's some water. Now, first of all, do I even have the plans? Hold on. Let's make sure that's not a reward. Decals. Fossil display. Oh, God. Prepackaged fishing rig. So I got to reassemble the skeleton before I can go fishing. Okay, you know what? We'll do it in Phase 5. Screw it. We'll do it in Phase 5. Oh, what? That is correct. Watch Jason Plays. Watch Jason Plays. He's got very good tutorials on his channel. And like I said, as a content creator, I love the way Jason plays. I like the way he explains his work, if you will. He's a very down-to-earth kind of person, just like Survival Bob. They're both very down-to-earth, relatable content creators, and that's what I like about them. Very easy to follow. Let's go back to Phase 4. Yeah, that does kind of suck. We don't have those plans, do we? It's prepackaged, but we might have the plans. And we don't. We got nothing. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, William DePriest, real talk, Jason Plays is the reason I began playing No Man's Sky, so I blame him too. I definitely blame him too. But like I said, Jason Plays, Survival Bobs, Beeble Bum, these guys, Miyogi, for example, Captain Steve, Professor Cynical, these guys are all, they're real down-to-earth content creators. They're really relatable. Now, that's what I like about their content. And their personalities. They're pretty cool people. Okay, that's 3 out of 5. Let's get off this rock. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Here we go. Hold it. There we go. Discover as moon number 4, corrosive. Yeah, we'll just go fishing in phase 4. Yeah, guitar guy 80 exactly. Okay, next. That's the wrong moon, buddy. Where's the moon? That's an asteroid. There it is. Found it. You guys remember during what was the name? What was the name of the expedition where we had to get to the purple star systems? I forgot the name of that expedition, but remember back when we had to find moons in that expedition without the ability to mark the moon or mark the planet? That was not fun. That was definitely not fun. I can't remember the name of that expedition, but we had an expedition where you landed on a gas giant, you had to visit the moons. Yeah, William, I can't remember the name of it. And something else that we can do while we're pulse driving is search for the next derelict Corvette. Ooh, this planet is springy. Mr. Smooth Ones, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. We're just back to playing some No Man's Sky today, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay, that's number 4, I think. And again, there's nothing on this rock that we need. Let's see. Salvageable scrap, fungal mold, silver, ammonium, quartzite. Yeah, nothing here we need. We're not going to pick up any more salvageable scrap because we're running out of space. Everybody out there, Mr. Smooth Ones is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel and check him out. And show him some love. You know how we do it here. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Okay, last one. Would you get in the captain's chair? Come on, man. He's just standing here. Sit in the chair, buddy. So Dragonheart says that was Titan, I do believe. Yeah, that's what I think it was. I think it was the Titan expedition. Yeah, I totally forgot. Don't get me wrong. It was a fun expedition, but back then we didn't have the ability to mark planets or moons. So, yeah, that was not fun. Okay, next and last but not least is the Faust Miner. Strange name. Okay, cactus flesh, quartzite, pyrite, salt. Yeah, nothing we need there either. So once we're done with that, see if we can find the moon. There we go. Hold it, we gotta recharge.
Technology recharge.
And let's see. There we go. Let's see if we can find the derelict. Give it a second. And we're stuck. I knew we were going to get mass locked. I knew we were going to get mass locked. Help! We crashed into the wreck. Help. That was close. So Ozzy Bob says, has anyone gotten the mini-pod working yet? I think we have to place it next to the entry hatch. As far as I know, are you talking about the mini-pod that you can place in like a normal building, or the one specifically designed for the Corvette? If it's the one built for the Corvette, I don't think it actually works. But again, I'm not sure because I haven't placed one yet either. I think that one might be cosmetic. But again, I'm not actually sure. I'm not entirely sure. So you're talking about the one for the Corvette? It might be cosmetic. All right, let's go. Scan. There it is. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. We saw them. They out the airlock, just floating there. Could hear them singing. Get us home, please. Okay, hey, Hello Games, listen. If this series of logs from the Fireship Arcadia are not part of some other ARG in No Man's Sky, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be highly disappointed. I want to know what happened to these guys. What happened to them? I want to know what happened here. Inquiring minds want to know. There we go. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. How did the same Corvette blow up 5 times? Okay, let's get this reward. Inventory slots times 5, $1 million. Nice.
Units received.
Okay, yep. I will put 4 down there, and we will keep 1 in reserve, because why not? Yep. $1 million. What else do we have? We've got repair kits, supreme thermal protection. Oh, now I get thermal protection. Now we get thermal protection. Now we get the thermal protection. Are you serious? Now we get thermal protection. Okay, let's plug those in. You only need 1, but you know what? I'm going to use them both. I don't care. Hold it. All right, that's that. This should be here. Okay. So next time we go to a hot freaking planet, we'll be ready. Okay, what's next? Yeah, we have to go. We still haven't visited the final moon. And what's the last milestone for phase 4? Oh, we got to go to the black hole. Nice. Yeah, the same Corvette blew up 5 times. That is a very incompetent pilot, wouldn't you say? The pilot is incompetent. Pilot is very incompetent. Okay, the black hole is in this system. I think the easiest way to find it will be to warp out of the system and then warp back in. Okay, is that it? There it is. Yeah, William Dupree. I think that that Medibay is only for cosmetic. I think it's just cosmetic. It's just like the birthing area as well. You can't use those either. They're just cosmetic for the time being. Hello Games might make them usable. Okay. A Ticker says Zane did a speed run today, yesterday in one. What is that? 1 hour and 1 minute? That's pretty fast. Jason Plays came really close. He did his in 1 hour and 11 minutes. Jason Plays did it in an hour and 11, which was pretty impressive because Jason Plays was moving really freaking fast. All right, what do we got? This is prepackaged Rocket Boost. Rocket Boost. Rocket Boost. Is that stupid jump boost? Hold on a second. Is that the stupid jump boost? Yep, this is the jump boost. This thing absolutely sucks, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's jump boost. We don't want this. We don't. This thing is garbage. We don't want this. So give me the tritium and the wiring loom. This thing is garbage. That thing is total garbage. And we'll put the hydraulic wiring in this ship too. We don't want that. That thing is trash. Ozzy Bob says this phase was nuts to play with multiplayer or in multiplayer. When someone went through the black hole, they took you with them. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. All right. So we got a black hole in this system. What we're going to do is hyperspace jump out. And come back in. Cody, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cody says, what time did the duck wake up? At the quack of dawn. Oh my God. So, ladies and gents, just so you're aware, the dad jokes have officially begun. If you don't hit the like button, you're in for it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So Yana says, okay, so I've just upgraded my Game Pass, and I'm going to dive into this game right now. Thanks for your tips. Hey, no problem. No problem at all, man. And like William Dupree says, if you got questions, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for, man. Yeah, A-Ticker says, that joke quacks me up. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. We can't stop it. Yeah, that... Even traversing the abandoned space station, that jump boost sucks. That thing is garbage. Okay, we're going to hyperspace jump out of here. And we will come right back. Actually, there's the black hole. Why is my back door open? Why is... Hell, I swear. Hello Games, you guys still haven't fixed that thing. Because we're out here air conditioning the entire outer space. What is this? Hold on a second. We gotta fix that. The back door is open. Close the door. Close the hatch. Thank you. Let's close the hatch again. Out here air conditioning all of outer space, man. The whole universe is getting free air conditioning. Is there a space station? There is. Anything good in this system? Just out of curiosity, anything good? 3 planets, life incompatible, grassy, and bleak. Okay, yeah. We don't need to stop at the space station. Okay, let's get close to it, but not actually fly through with the ship. Alright. This is... Okay, I need somebody out there in chat right now. Somebody out there in chat, contact Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Somebody contact Neil deGrasse Tyson and ask him if it is safe to fly through an active black hole. Somebody ask him if it's safe to do this. I don't think this is very safe at all. This is terrifying. This is absolutely freaking terrifying. Somebody contact Neil deGrasse Tyson, like, immediately. Oh, let's recharge cold protection.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, William Dupree. Hold on a second. Hey, Tigger. Hey, Tigger, let me give you a warning right now. Do not tell me what to do, man. And do not type read my comment in all caps, bro. I will ban you for that. You know, sometimes chat will go by really quickly, and sometimes I'll miss a comment. There's no need for you to type, do read my comment in chat, man. I will ban you for that in a heartbeat. Okay, read the channel rules in the description section down below. Never, ever tell a content creator what to do. That is an automatic ban on my channel. You've been warned. All right, let's get through this thing. Yeah, somebody contact Dr. Tyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and ask him if this is safe. I don't think this is safe, man. You know, there's a chance we could be spaghettified if we go through this black hole. Has anybody ever thought of this? Here we go. Let's do it. This doesn't seem safe. Somebody contact Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yay! We survived. Which doesn't pass the common sense test, but that's okay. Where the crap is my ship? Okay, phase 4 is complete. Yay! Let's get that reward. Okay, memory fragments. Inventory, nice. A defense chit. Okay, a terrifying sample. Cody says, why do zombies avoid eating clowns? Because they taste funny. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. Randy Mars, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? That's actually a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, what system are we in before I forget? This is... Hold on. So we got that. We're going to sell that terrifying sample. Get the milestone, the phase reward, that is. Wings of Aeron plans. Pillar plans. Okay, nice. Yeah, that one was funny. That one was legit funny. Okay, we can't do anything else until we hit phase 5, so let's mark it. Final rendezvous. Use the teleporter to return to the expedition route. Okay, go to the space station. So, exactly how far did we travel? It said we traveled over 100,000 light years. I'm curious, where are we? And this is a dissonant system. So that memory fragment is a good one. It allows you to upgrade storage without a booth. Nice. Well, you know what we're going to do. You know exactly what we're going to do. Hold on. Let's put the memory fragments together. Yeah, yeah. Let's put these things together. You know what we're going to do with that one. We're not going to use it. Yeah, we're going to we're going to mass produce. Yeah, we're going to duplicate. We'll mass produce. Factory. Factory. Sorry about that. Mass produce. Oh, I had something stuck in my throat. Sorry about that. The other one is good for equipment upgrades. Nice. Okay, we are here. Oh, we got some stuff to sell. How much money do we have, by the way? This might be a good opportunity to pick up some more suspicious package arms. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Just get rid of it. Before we go, let's drop these Corvette parts off. Let's see, anything in the ship? The defense chit we don't really need, but I guess I'll hold on to it. Yeah, we got some parts here. Hold on. Okay. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. Hey, Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, William, that factory production line starts really soon. Yeah, we're going to keep all that stuff. And that's why we're keeping one of each inventory slot upgrade for the exocraft. Exocraft. For the exosuit, the multi-tool, and for the Starship. We're keeping one of each of those. Just in case. Okay, get the free stuff. Okay, we got a C-class cyclotron module. Unstable gel, we can sell that. Oh, we got 2 C-class cyclotron modules. Okay. You know what we're going to do because we don't need them. Let's get that wiring loom. Oh, actually, what is this? Yeah, plus 12% heat dispersion. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take this. Refine it. Yeah, the defense chits are kind of useless, so we're just going to get rid of it. It's taking up space. And I've never, in all of my playing of No Man's Sky, I've never had a use for one, so... Alright, let's get rid of this. Buckle up, let's go. Buckle up, let's go. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by today. Buckle up, let's go says. A black hole walks into a bar and orders a drink. Bartender asks if it would like food with that. Black hole says, no thanks. I'm a light eater. That's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I'm pretty sure the scientist out there would appreciate that. Yeah, station override ones also, they're kind of useless. Because until they're actually implemented in the game somehow, no point in even holding on to them. Okay, we got to sell some stuff. Let's see. Sell, ship, and... let's get rid of this deuterium. Well, hold on to the deuterium. We'll hold on to that. Okay, sell the defense shit. Sell that. And sell the hydraulic wiring. Clear up some space. How many of those did I get? Hold on. Okay. So Yana says, okay, I can't figure out how to use the scanner. First of all, you have to make sure you have a scanner installed. If you don't have the scanner installed, well, that's the first thing you have to do. You have to find the scanner. Once you begin playing through the storied quest, you'll get the plans for the scanner. Now, once you get the scanner installed in your multi-tool, just press down on, or tap in, I should say, the left analog stick on your controller. That's how you use it. Okay, exosuit Starship. Sell exosuit. And there we go. Get rid of this. Humming circuits. And get rid of the unstable gel. That's just taking up space. All right. Oh, hold it. We got one more thing we could sell. There we go. Get rid of this. Anything in here worth buying? They do have the microprocessors, but that's about it. Let's see. We got that. Okay. We're good. We're good. So William says, I've never used one, even though I have like 15 of them. Yeah, I've never used them. Never used them. Giannis, no problem, man. Okay. Oh, we need to get those suspicious packets. Yes. Let's grab some arms. We got plenty of tech. Let's grab some more arms, man. Suspicious package arms. I can't speak today. 1.6 mil. We can do that. Give me all that stuff. We'll take all of that. The tech we have plenty of. Yeah, we got plenty of tech. Although, hold on. You know what? We'll buy that too. I don't care. All we have to do is scrap another Sentinel ship. That's all we got to do. Hey, we just got a massive donation from Dranko. Dranko, thanks so much for that donation, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Dranko, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, thank you so much for your donation. Thanks for your generosity, and thanks for your support as always, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Let's get them 07s out there, people. Let's get them hand salutes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Dranko. I appreciate you, brother. Okay. Before we go anywhere, we do have a bit of time. There is a dissonant planet in the star system. Let's take a look. Yep. And this is Desert Planet Vile Brood. Let's go check out that Sentinel ship. Hey, Spider Log, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Let's go check out that Sentinel ship while we're here. Might as well, right? Let's go check it out. Yeah, those packets. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, you can get some good mass production going on. Remember, mass production. Mass production. Not refined or duplication. Mass production. We have an assembly line going here. It's an assembly line. That's what it is. Okay. Let's go. And let's see. Oh, let's make a restore point before we do anything else.
Alert.
There we go.
Navigational data received.
Let's go check out this Sentinel starship. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but if you think about it, that gives us a whole new way to play No Man's Sky. This is an abandoned expedition, so this gives me some pretty good ideas on how I would or how I can do an abandoned playthrough. Because we can't buy or sell upgrades. We have to find them. And we can only buy these upgrades at abandoned space stations in this expedition. Typically, we can't do that. We have to go to outlaw stations, which to me, I think is a bit more fun. So, and you know, there are outlaw stations in the abandoned playthrough, by the way. So, probably that's what we're going to do. If I do an abandoned playthrough at all. I'm going to have to check out Survival Bob's channel because he's got a very good series, abandoned series on his channel. That'll give me an idea of what I should be doing. But it sounds like a whole new way to play. Yeah, we're in menu because the star field in the background will increase the bit rate for the actual stream. Because we use the stream uses MPEG-4 encoding. Basically, the way MPEG-4 works is that the actual software will continually take pictures of the actual game screen and only look for moving objects. So basically, if you have a screen with a still image, it'll reproduce that still image multiple times and only re-render the moving object. That's why MPEG-4 is so efficient. The problem, of course, is that if you have this massive star field in the background when you're pulse driving, the software has to render each one of those pixels, each one of those moving stars in the star field, and that drives up the bit rate for the stream. That can actually cause the stream to crash. So that's why we sit in the menu. So Deb says, I put 2 of them in my pocket when I put them, and when I pull them out, there are like 20 of them, so go figure. Yeah, exactly, you know. I just happened to, I tripped over one, and it broke apart into like 20 different ones. All of which are the same size. How did that happen? Okay, here it is. Here's the camp. Somebody's got a base here already? Somebody has a base here already. Well, that takes the fun out of this. Hold on. Hold on. Reload that restore point. That's some BS right there. That's some BS. Restore point. Somebody's got a base on this planet already. That sucks. It's funny their base didn't show up. So since that's the case, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bypass this star system. Let's just bypass it and go to the next one. Let's hit the final rendezvous, shall we? Somebody had a base in that system already, or on that planet. That sucks. No first contact here, buddy. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Restore point. Not what I wanted to do. We got to go to the teleporter and head back to the Rendezvous 4 system. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, that's what we're going to have to do. If we're looking for a specific uncharted system, we're either going to have to go up or down on the galactic plane on the map. So that's what we'll do. But if that's the case, what we will do first is just get through the expedition. I just figured I would see if I could find a Sentinel ship. That is totally the wrong way. I was just trying to see if I could find a Sentinel ship like the one we found during the previous live stream. You know, while we're out here. All right, let's get to the teleporter, go back to the Rendezvous 4 system. Excuse me, Rendezvous 4. I can't speak. Rendezvous 4 system. I can't talk today. My nose is clogged. Bear with me. Okay, just deal with it. These fall allergies are killing me. I can't talk. I'm sorry. I just can't talk today. Guitar Guy 80 says, talking of finding stuff, I was trying to dive under 1,000 units, found a sunken ship. place a base there so I can scrap it after the expo. Nice! Is it a regular system starship or is it a Sentinel ship? Teleporter is here. Let's go. Okay, Rendezvous 5, nearby system. Okay. That works for me. We can just go right there. Perfect. Making that money. So Guitar Guy 80 says regular ship, not a Sentinel one, unfortunately. But that's still pretty cool that you found a regular system starship underwater. They're not rare, but it is kind of strange to find them underwater. Yeah, exactly. A few mil for a new save. Where are we? What does that say? Okay, quartzite, gravitino balls. Where are we? So this is... Oh, okay, this is my base. Okay. This is actually my base. Alright. I know where we are. This is my base. Had to think for a second. Yeah, I found these curious deposits. Oh, God. Short-term memory. Let's reload that restore point. Hold on. I know where we are now. I had to think about it for a second. Where are we? I forgot that I had bases on this save. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot I had bases on this save. Alright. Okay, let's try that again. I had to think about it for a second because I couldn't remember where I was. I found 2 sets of curious deposits during the previous live stream. That one had 4, the other one has 6. And I've got 2 bases there. Okay, let's go back to the teleporter again, because why not? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? One more time. Okay, Rendezvous 2, Rendezvous 4, Rendezvous 5, nearby system, Rendezvous 4, yep. That works for me. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. I forgot that I built bases, or set up 2 base computers at least, on this system. No, we're not going back to that black hole. Stop telling me. We're never... That was terrifying. We're not going to do that again. That was scary. So make sure we've got the Rendezvous 5 milestone. Yep, we got that set. Okay, time to go fishing, people. We got to go catch some fish. We got to go catch some fish. Now, one thing I will say is that Hello Games gave us this abandoned game mode. I really hope in the future that we'll have the ability to claim abandoned space stations. And, you know, I just have a really strange feeling that These recent updates with the abandoned space stations, abandoned mode, etc., the Corvettes, that might actually be leading into an update where we can actually claim abandoned space stations and revitalize those star systems. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going, stranger? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, bro. How's it going? I would absolutely love to see that kind of an update. Okay, galaxy map. Okay, that system is dissonant. And so is that one. Let's go. Let's go to Rendezvous 5. We can check out the Sentinel ship here. I mean, since we're here, you know, I mean, we might as well. I would absolutely love to see an update where we can not only colonize, but take over an abandoned space station. That'd be pretty awesome. And why is my back door open? I swear. Hello, games. Fix the back door. Fix the hatch, please. Thank you. Alright, that's better. Can't be flying around space with your back door open. That's embarrassing. Everybody can look in. That's what she said. There's nothing we need from the space station. So let's go. Let's go to the rendezvous. Hold on. We gotta photograph some animals, don't we? Hold on. We gotta photograph some animals. So for phase 5, discover creatures on the final world. So we gotta get 8 creatures. Polished stones. So there should be a ruined planet somewhere in this system. Reassemble a skeleton, catch your first 5 fish, and we got to beat up on the... This one is beat up on the jellyfish. That one we got to beat up on that stupid jellyfish, so okay. Yeah, Red Man, that's exactly what she said. You can't leave the back door open, people can look in. So what we're going to do once we hit the milestone or the rendezvous, what we're going to do is first of all get away from the rendezvous point, because apparently the animals don't spawn near the actual phase 5 rendezvous, so we need to get some space or distance from them. And from there we will scan plants. We'll scan them underwater too, and we'll get the fishing rig. Although, hold on for a second. We can probably just go to the Arcadia now. So we want to make this, and we're missing solar mirror, quantum computer. Oh, crap. We got to make another solar mirror. There we go. So, solar mirror. Plating. Oh. Alright. Who put this asteroid field in my way? What the crap, dude? This freaking asteroid field. Alright, let's activate end pulse drive. See if we can get lucky on our way to the planet. Yeah, there it is. Slow down. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, we took some damage. We took some damage. Thank heavens for shields, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Here we go again. EVA, extravehicular activity. Yeah, William Dupree, exactly. There's 9 total on the planet. We got to find 8 of them. Scan that mofo. There it is. Okay, so what do we got? They all followed. The music, one by one. The lights call them alone now. I can hear the song. I can hear the song now too, even when I sleep. I am so lonely. When will it? When help? Oof. I want to know what happened to this crew. I want to know, hey, Hello Games, make it happen. I want to know what happened to this crew, bro. I think we have the beginnings of an excellent story right here. This would make an excellent story. King and Courage Gaming, welcome back, man. Yeah, hey, William Dupree. Hey, don't ask me where I got my pilot's license. I got it from Kmart. Got my pilot's license from Kmart. They were on sale. Okay, we're done here.
Technology recharge.
Okay. And we are good to go. So next up is... we got to go to the planet. Let's get back in the seat. Let's try not to crash into the ship. Something else I would like to see, you know, you can see all the parts on this Corvette. I would like the ability to bring in a capital ship to completely scrap every component on that abandoned Corvette. I would like to see that as a function next. I think that'd be pretty cool. And of course, the size of the abandoned Corvette or derelict Corvette will dictate the number of parts you get from it. He says, I got mine from a claw machine. Yeah, I went to Kmart and bought mine. Okay, where's our target? As a matter of fact, let's grab that milestone. Okay, Supreme Movement System Upgrade, Scanner. Yes, please. Deborah says it wasn't an obstacle course. Let's hope we got space for that thing. We should have space for it. Let's see. Scanner. Let's get rid of that C-Class. Goodbye. Get rid of that. Plug in the S-Class. And we got a movement upgrade. Where's it at? Okay, this we can use. There we go. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Okay, we've got that marked. Let's go. So we should, well, provided we can get everything done, we should be able to get the fishing rig here and go fishing on this planet too. Hopefully. Hopefully. And we need to get to the Starship to sell some stuff, or to the space station, excuse me. Ship. We'll hold on to all of that. Are we there yet? We are now. Schneider, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today, man. How's it going? Just doing some No Man's Sky shenanigans. Speaking of which, where is the fishing rig? So we got to assemble that stupid skeleton, huh? Okay, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll just do everything in order for what it's worth. And there's a ridiculous storm going on. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. Okay, approximate location. Yeah, gotta love it when there's a storm going on, man, I swear. So 600, 500. Yeah, I'm looking at the lower left-hand corner of the screen. That'll tell us where our target is and how far away we are from it. We should be getting pretty close. So 200. As we crash into a mountain, hold it. No, we crashed into a floating rock. Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what we got. I think we're pretty close to it. Tomboy, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today, brother. Good to see you. So Keegan Courage Gaming says, this NPC in GTA tried to call the cops on me, but he got wrecked. Yeah, don't you hate snitches? I just hate snitches. Yeah, exactly. Talk about not being able to see your nose. These storms are relentless, man. Okay, let's go. Let's beam down. Yeah, this planet's the least hospitable. You think? Okay. Yeah, who put this freaking mountain in front of me, dude? What the crap is this? Oh, that's a kid. What did... Okay, whatever. That's what I ran into.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, the storm is clearing. Good. Hey, everybody. The storm's clearing. Just so you know. The storm is clearing. Let's mark our location. Let's mark the location. Get the free stuff if there is any. Least hospitable. Sounds like the last restaurant I ate at. Okay. Funny story. Funny story. I had McDonald's for like the first time in over a year. Yeah, I had a McDonald's Big Mac for like the first time in over a year. Disgusting. It was disgusting. Okay, there it is. Rendezvous 5 complete. Let's get the free stuff. Rendezvous 5 complete. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was not good at all. And the sad part is that Japan has arguably one of the best McDonald's on the planet, I think. But it was not good. It was disgusting. Freaking Big Mac is a Big Mac is a Big Mac, I swear. I didn't have one in a very long time. I figured I would try it and see how it is, especially since we're talking about Japan's McDonald's. But bleh, I swear that processed flavor is just like ugh. Okay, what do we got? Anything good? Give me an upgrade, please. Thank you. More nanites. I don't want your nanites. Well, I will need them later, but you know. So William says I don't eat there anymore. Yeah, I typically don't eat at McDonald's, but I figured I didn't have them in a while, so I'd give them a try. Maybe it's gotten better. Maybe not having had McDonald's in so long, the flavor might be different. Maybe it'll taste differently. No, it didn't. It was disgusting. So even for Japan's McDonald's, it was pretty bad. The only thing good for McDonald's are the French fries and maybe the McFlurries, and even the French fries are pretty low quality. All right, so let's call up the ship. Let's call up the ship. Let's fly to a different part of the planet and begin hunting for these animals. Ozzy Bob says we have McDonald's University here, and are you serious? A McDonald's University. That's the first I've ever heard of that. He says, I weep for the future. Yeah, that sounds pretty sad. Okay, let's go to a different part of the planet. Let's grab the milestone. We'll take all that. And so Ozzy Bob says, I kid you not. That sounds very disheartening, man. I got to tell you. Yeah, I've got no McDonald's. So do you get like an accredited degree from McDonald's University? That's funny. That's kind of like going to FAFO University. That's like going to FAFO University. So, okay. So Redman says, me, my wife, and son went to McDonald's a few weeks ago, and it was 50 pounds. Never get 50 freaking pounds to eat at McDonald's. Do you guys remember when McDonald's was the cheapest? And I mean absolute freaking cheapest. The cheapest fast food restaurant? Bro, that is ridiculous. Okay, let's hover around. Let's fly around the water. But let's get away from the rendezvous. That's nuts. That's just insane. Yeah, degree in Burgernomics, bro. And I'm pretty sure it's fully accredited, right? Okay, let's start scanning the planets, or excuse me, scanning the animals. We're here. Hey, Sentinel, don't you cause any trouble, bro. I will murk you out. Any animals? There's one. Hey, buddy.
Units received. Units received.
There's 3. And something else we can do. Ouch. Stupid whipping plant. Hold on. Bro, don't be hitting me with your tail. What is this? Okay, the ship is that way, so water is in that direction. Okay, that's 4. We need 5 more. What we can do is toss out some carbon pellets. And I'm pretty sure some of the animals are diurnal, which means that they're only out during the daytime. Let's check the water, if we can. I thought that was water over here. Where's? Oh, it's over there. You know what? Screw this. We're going to the light side of the planet. I can't see anything.
Thermal protection fully.
Hey, Bud316, what's up, brother? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, Bud316 is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, you know how we do it here. Please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. We've already scanned this guy, I think. Yeah, we scanned him. Where's the freaking water? Never pass up a piece of carbon. I'll take that condensed carbon, thank you. We scanned these guys? Yes, we did. Yeah, the beach is like 20 miles away.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
All right, here we go. So what's that? They employ the most youth in the country. You can be a manager at 17. That is pretty sad. That is pretty sad. The unfortunate thing is that... Hey, Bud316, no problem, brother. You got it, man. The unfortunate thing is that when you consider that the vast majority of the worst food ever made in like McDonald's is made by malcontent teenagers, that probably answers that question. There we go. We got a bunch of animals down here.
Units received. Units received.
That's 5. We need 4 more.
Units received.
Okay, 3 more. The third one is a rare. The third underwater animal is a rare. Let's see if we can find it. Submerged relic. We don't need the crystal sulfide, so we're going to just skip that. Draco says, like you can get hot wings and fries here, and it's really good, but the Big Mac and other burgers is really not the best. Draco, that's pretty much what it is here in Japan. It's like I mentioned, McDonald's is a franchised restaurant, which means that all the food...
Weather warning.
Oh God, firestorm. All the food is... all the food's made the same. It tastes the same, although there is differing degrees of success and failure with making the food in McDonald's. With the flavor, at least.
Extreme night temperature detected.
But here in Japan, you could go to a nice mom and pop's restaurant, because we have quite a few of those mom and pops like ramen restaurants here in Japan, and they're really, really good, as opposed to, let's say, going to a chain ramen restaurant, because chain restaurants, they all taste the same. If you want that extra little bit of flair, then you go to a mom and pop store or a mom and pop's restaurant for it. Okay, what we're going to do is go to a different part of the planet. Let's go to the light side of the planet, because we're not going to see anything here. We've already scanned the 2 animals here. There's a third rare one. I think that's funny. That's hilarious. We ended up in the middle of the ocean. Let's do one more quick look around before we get out of here. Yeah, we got 2 more animals to get. We should be able to get them both on the light side of the planet. What time of day is it anyway? It's 4 a.m. The sun will be coming up soon, so we can probably sit tight here for a bit. Let's call up the ship if we can. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's wait. Let's sit tight here. The sun should be coming up really soon, which means that the animals that we need, we've got that marked as I punch my own Corvette. Discoveries. Okay, so what we need is uncommon, flying diurnal, common, flying diurnal, rare, underwater, always active. These are the last two we need. And they're only active during the daytime, so that's why we can't find them. Sun should be coming up real soon, so we'll sit tight for a bit. And I'm pretty sure this storm's not helping any. Yeah, there's that sunrise, that No Man's Sky sunrise. We do not need crystal sulfide. We've got plenty of that, so we're good to go. Just waiting for these animals to show up. Oh, there's one. Got him. There's the last one. Got him. That's it. We're done.
Units received.
Got him. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Well, thanks. Okay, I appreciate that, game. Thank you so much. Storm is gone. Okay, we're going to go to the ruined planet. Let's grab this carbon blob decal plans. Curious fauna decal. Okay, whatever. What the crap is a blob decal plan? What is that? Oh, that's a blob. Okay. Curious fauna, and we got some carbon. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. We can come back to this planet and go fishing. Even though the storms kind of suck. Okay, discoveries. We need... Hold on, before we go... Yeah, we'll collect that. Oh, we got to complete it. Man, I don't want to look for that last fish. If we come back and if we get lucky, we'll find a fish. Whatever. I don't want to look for that fish. Okay, let's mark what we need. I don't want to look for that fish. Okay, and let's see. There should be a ruined planet in this system. Hazy. Icy ruin. There we go. Mark it. That is a lot of nanites, though. That is a lot of nanites. That is a lot of nanites. So we need 256 polished stone. That's relatively easy to get. But we're on the wrong planet. So, there it is. We also need to get a full skeleton. Which shouldn't be that difficult. So we just gotta sit tight for a bit. This Corvette looks absolutely ridiculous. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I was thinking about running this expedition again before it ends at the end of the week. Haven't decided on whether or not I'm going to do that. This expedition's been a ton of fun. It has been fun, but, you know, time permitting, we might try to do it again. The paint job on this Corvette is absolutely horrendous. I need to fix that. I need to fix that. That looks bad. Are we there yet? Geez, this planet's like all the way across the galaxy, dude. We also need to hit up the space station and drop or deposit these parts. We got to drop that stuff off. Oh my god, this is painful. Ship. Okay, we're here. So just out of curiosity, we need how many polished stones? Assemble a complete skeleton. Okay, so that is head, torso, arms, legs, and tail. Okay, so we got to basically find 5 components, 5 of each, one of each component. That should be easy enough. Okay, there we go. And of course, there's another storm. And this planet's got like the worst topology I've ever seen. Just out of curiosity, are there any other player bases here? I don't see any. Let's head north. Oh, northeast-ish. We got to get over these mountains. I can't see anything. The one thing about No Man's Sky that I can't stand has to be the storms. And I've actually got storm effects, the actual storm effects turned all the way down on this one. So Yana says, well, I gave it a try. It's a good game. Not sure if it's my cup of tea, but we'll continue to give it a go. What I recommend that you do is check out No Man's Sky content creators' channels for gameplay playthroughs and Let's Plays. So that's what I recommend. Basically, if you find... we mentioned Jason Plays. On my channel, I have mostly tutorial videos on things like starships, multi-tools, etc. How to find nanites. That's what I've got on my channel. That's more later game stuff. For the really early game stuff, you may want to consider going to Jason Plays' channel. And yeah, definitely just stick to the storied mission. That will literally teach you how to play the game. But I think if you watch a few No Man's Sky content creators, that will more pique your interest. When I first began playing No Man's Sky, I didn't know what was going on. But I began watching Jason Plays, Survival Bob, Captain Steve. I began watching those guys. And they got me into it. Okay, here we go. Now, what we can do... So Deborah says, yes, there are other player bases here. They're not showing up. Probably because they're not uploaded to the servers, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Let's make a restore point. Okay, let's make a restore point. Let's find an autophage camp, because that's something else we can do. And what we can do from the autophage camp is look for all of the parts to build the skeleton, and look for the polished stone. We can get everything we need from there. So let's do that. Giannis, no problem, man. No problem at all. I bet there's a player base over here. Yeah, this planet's got terrible topology. Mountains all over the place. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80 is absolutely right. No Man's Sky is basically, it's a space sandbox game. So basically just think of Minecraft in space. The big difference is that No Man's Sky actually does have a story. And storied quests. Okay, we are here. And there's no player base. Good. Land the ship. If we can. Have you guys played Astroneer? I think it's called. Is it any good? I haven't played it, but Jason Plays has. And Jason Plays is a huge fan of Astroneer. He's a huge fan of it. He likes it. He likes it. I've seen it. I haven't really gotten too much into it, but I mean, it looks like it can be fun. Okay, we are here. What do we got? Oh, it's a rifle. Nice. Okay, so first thing we need to do, let's check our inventory. We're going to drop these parts off. We got to clear some space in the inventory. This is ridiculous. Look at the ginormous scorpion over there.
Thermal protection falling.
I keep forgetting we got those parts on us. Storage. Okay, so this, store that, and these we can sell. We can sell those. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, first, let's clear the debris. What do we got here? Harmonic scrap. We got some goods. Nice. What do we get? Okay, we can sell that. Quad servo, we can totally sell that. Atlantidium. We can sell that too. Rusty metal, we can process that. See, any more good stuff? Okay, we got some copper. Let's give it a second. Okay, next. What else? Okay, that one is good. This one. Nah, this was not that good. And more rusty metal. My God, this was terrible. This was actually terrible. Okay, that's done. We cleared the scrap. Let's set up a base computer. Ozzy Bob says, don't forget about genetic engineering. That is true. That's something that I forgot you can do in No Man's Sky, but you can totally do that if you want. Okay, claim the site. Curious to see what the Sentinel ship is on this planet. Dan Red, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so we got a base established. Let's access the harmonic interface. Scan registers. Everybody, Dan Red's a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Dan Red, since you're a moderator here, if you would like to post the links to your channel, you may do so. Pardon me for a sec. Okay. 6, 12, 1. So he said, my last project is Godzilla, he got big. I honestly didn't know you could do that in No Man's Sky. I might have to try that. I'm still working on getting my living ship, so that's a whole different argument. I'll hold it. Actually, what's the register was, what is it? 6, 12, and 1. Okay. Let's try that again. Math is hard this late at night. Okay. 6. 12, and 1. There we go. Okay, deactivate multi-tool seal. It's going to be a crap multi-tool, so I'm not really concerned. But let's check it anyway, and let's find a ship. So Deborah says, what is genetic engineering in No Man's Sky? I think Ozzy Bob is a professional on that one. Hey, Dan Red, you bet, brother. No problem, man. No problem at all. Let's fix our hazard protection, shall we?
Technology
There we go.
recharge.
Yeah, I think Ozzy Bob is a professional in that one. I haven't done it yet, so I honestly can't tell you. Okay, it's a C-class rifle. Single supercharged slot. Nothing special. I guess we can leave it. We don't really need it. I got to scrap 2 of them now as it is. Okay, let's go get that ship. If I can find my ship. Where's my ship? Jeez, dude. Okay, next. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks for joining us. We're finishing Phase 5, but I figured I would scope out the Sentinel ship on this planet just because. And we still have to go fishing, which is going to be fun. Is there any water on this rock, by the way? Nope, so we probably have to go back to that other planet. Yeah, genetic engineering is something that I don't really do in No Man's Sky, and I completely forgot that you could do it. Okay, what do we got? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Actually, this one looks pretty good. This one looks really good. Hold on. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner. Hold on. Hold on. I think we got a winner. Let's go check it out. I think we got a winner. Ooh, yeah, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. This is not bad. Not bad at all. It is a C-class, but we knew that flying here. This is a 1-star system. So we knew that coming into this. We totally knew about that coming into this one. This ship is nothing spectacular. We can scrap this one. No problem. But that's why we got a base here, too. I guess we can take the Pugnium. That's why we've got a base here. So, okay. So what do we got? What do we got for ships? Nice. So this is a khaki-colored, tan-colored ship. Tan, medium Sentinel fighter. This is a medium fighter. Combination of single-bladed wings, single-bladed and heavy wings, with wingtip thrusters. And it's got the dorsal stabilizer. The dorsal Elvis stabilizer, I guess as some people call it. It's a pretty good-looking ship. And it's got a jaw on it, too. It's got a jaw on it. So this one's nice. This is a pretty good-looking ship. This one is definitely a keeper. Definitely worth a hunt. But we're not in it for this today. What we're going to do is claim this one. So Bud316 says he likes the look. This is a good-looking ship right here. This is a keeper. This one is definitely a keeper. I like this one. Pincers and tank tread landing gear would be better, but I'm not complaining about this one. It looks nice. Okay, so if anybody's interested in getting this starship, this is a Euclid Galaxy. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Take a screenshot if you need to. This one is a crap C-class, so meh. But if you like this style of Sentinel ship, there it is. Okay, this is pretty good. I like this one. Let's grab it. Let's totally grab it. As soon as I can figure out what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Get the glass, the brain, and the Pugnium. Oops. Activate the brain if we can. I got a harvester. I don't have radiant shards. Oh, they're on the ship, aren't they? The radiant shards are all on the ship. Yeah, I put those all in storage, didn't I? Yep, I most certainly did. Yeah, we got to go to the station and sell some crap, like, badly. Storage. Okay, move that back. Ship. Okay. So we got that. Also, yeah, you know what we need? I just remembered. We need to get the inverted mirror, too. And let's see. So we got that. We just got to activate the brain. Because we've got everything else we need. So Dan Red says, Y-Wing on steroid. It does kind of look like one, doesn't it? I like it. It's a good design. Okay. So now we can activate the brain. There we go. There we go. That's a good-looking Sentinel ship. I like that one. Not bad for a random find. The problem is that this is a 1-star system, so we're not going to find anything better than an A-class in this system if we hunt for it. And I think at some point we will, so... Okay, whatever. as I fire my mining beam inside my Corvette. Yeah, worst planet ever. Let's look at the mountains in this place. Okay, since we found the Sentinel ship, let's grab it. Let's find what we need. Slow down, please. Thank you. So what's that? It did that to you too? Yep. Technically, you're not supposed to be able to fire a weapon inside of a Corvette, but a Corvette is not like a typical capital ship, so go figure, right? Okay, what do we got? Let's present the brain and get going. Okay, let's go. We got a brain. Although other people may think otherwise, we do have a brain. Where's my ship? Okay, let's go claim the Sentinel ship. Will you cut that out? Excuse me. What's funny is that every star system, dissonant star system, in this abandoned expedition is a one-star system, meaning that there's not a whole lot there. All right, let's go. Okay, fix the brain. All right, and let's compare and claim it. That works for me. Okay, let's move some of this useless stuff. Like, we don't need that. I picked up some pugnium, too. We can move that. We don't need that. We'll move that over there. This is exosuit fragment. We'll plug that in right now. Which is... oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, trying to organize this so that it makes sense.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay, so we got a ship. Nice. We are good here. Okay, so next, what we want to do is... we can leave this here since we've claimed it. Yeah, that's a good-looking Sentinel ship. I like that one. So Bud316 says, any thoughts on what is that, 331 Atlas? I'm not sure what that is. You'll have to refresh my memory. Not entirely sure what that is. Okay, so at this point we need polished stone. Let's get back up to the Corvette. Let's find some flatland if at all possible. Before we do, hold on. There we go. Plenty of flat land right there. Perfect. Yeah, so we need polished stone, which we can get from the ruins. And we also need ancient bones. And if we look around, yep, there's ancient bones over there. Plenty. Let's go. Okay, this time let's skydive. That is not what I wanted to do. So, but Ozzy Bob says 31 Atlas is a psyop. Never seen so many fake videos about a rock. Yeah, I'd never heard of it. I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of it. So I got nothing. Okay, so here we go.
Thermal protection falling.
Let's mark that one, shall we? Okay. If that, I swear, I will murk that Sentinel out. Bro, if you come over here, I will murk that Sentinel out. Okay, one more should get us what we need. Just in case. Okay, we're good. We got that knocked out. Okay, so 308 polished stone. This is fossil display pack. That we need. Got it. Okay. Quadruped, biped, avian, reptilian, protoform. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to, just out of curiosity? Pure ferrite? Boo. Okay, we can find some ancient bones. There's a whole cluster of them over here. Let's go. Shelter, we'll just ignore that. So we got 5 ancient bones. We'll ignore the 6 ancient bones. 7. Oh, wow. Sentinel, bro, I will murk you out. It's not going to be your day, Sentinel. I promise you, you're not going to have a good day. You are not going to have a good day, buddy. Yeah, so we don't have to fight the Guardians. We don't need to even mess with those guys. So we got 7 bones here. Nice. Perfect. A glorious rodent skull. So what do we have? So we got a set of we got some limbs. How many limbs do we have? We got a rib cage, we got a tail, some limbs. Another tail. We got a skull. Okay. Not even close to what we'll need. Where's the ship? Oh, we missed one. And how much space do I have? Yeah, we only got 2 more slots. Okay.
Protection falling. Technology recharging.
Get rid of that. It's funny, I thought I put all that crap in the ship. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, the only thing we're missing are the arms, and we should be good to go. We got a skull, so that's it. Excuse me, you giant cockroach thing. Would you kindly walk someplace else? We got a nice deposit right here, but unfortunately, I got no space. But that's all right. Ship is like right here. Excuse me, it's all the way over there. Okay, we don't actually have to go up there, so ship. Okay, and let's see. Force field package. Storage. Storage. Storage.
No
Storage.
free slots in ship inventory.
Storage. Storage. All right. Okay, that's better. Ouch. So Ozzy Bob says, "Has anyone else?" Oh, let's back up. Yeah, he says, "Does anyone else have a busted reptilian stand? Cannot see ribcage. Cannot see the ribcage on mine since the second last update. I haven't done any building of skeletons in quite some time. Not since the Ruins update. Or Relics update, excuse me. Not since Relics. Relics was fun, but I haven't done a whole lot of work with it since. Ribcage. Okay, we got some more limbs. I think we can do this. Okay, I think we can do this. We should have everything that we need. Assemble a skeleton, go fishing. Okay, we're almost there. Perfect. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. Delete this. Look at this giant scorpion cockroach thing. Well, I mean, at least they're friendly.
Thermal protection falling.
Don't want to have to murk them guys out if we don't have to. Okay, let's go to... You know what? This is what we'll do. Let's build this thing because we found a cool-looking Sentinel ship on this planet. Let's go to our base. If we can find it. There we go. 1 hour away. Let's go to our base. Get a good screenshot. And we will build a sculpture there. Why not? Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, I haven't touched them since the Relics Expedition. So I honestly don't know. And because I don't build very many structures in No Man's Sky, I don't have an answer for you. But it's probably a lot like the textures for the wheelbarrows and for the harmonic scrap at the abandoned autophage camp, because those textures have been broken since the Voyager's Expedition released. They've been broken ever since. Okay, give me a sec. Let me open the door. It's getting a little warm in here. Oh my goodness. Getting a little warm in here. There we go. Let some fresh air in here. Alright. Okay, so what we need to do now, let's head down to the planet. Excuse me. Beam down to the planet. Get out of the storage container. Jeez, dude. And I think what we will do... Let's see, we got everything we need. I think the biped fossil, let's do that. Oh, we need pure ferrite. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'll hold it.
Thermal protection falling.
So that was 20 pure ferrite. And that's it. That's all we need. And we're totally going to leave it here, too. Okay. Biped fossil. Let's see. I guess we could put it right here.
Incoming storm.
Why is there always a freaking storm when I'm trying to place a fossil? There's always a storm when I'm trying to build a freaking... build a structure. So, for the skull... Oh, let's see here. A nightmare skull? That's kind of rare. So we got the predator skull, the glorious rodent skull, predator, monohorn predator. The monohorn predator looks... Oh, what's this one? The horn predator. Man, I can't decide. Okay, let's go horn predator. Oh, we don't have it. We don't have that one. Okay. I don't even know what the crap that is. Okay, so here we go. Torso. This is ridiculous. Ancient ribcage, lengthy. Doesn't really matter. Actually, you know. No, let's go with the other one. Let's go with the other ribcage. This is so stupid. There we go. That's better. Upper limbs. Well, we don't have those. This is going to be the dumbest. Oh my gosh. Yep, let's do those. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give it a slap. Oh, that's disgusting. Nope, we're not going to do that. Get out of here. The tail options are horrible. This one is flailing. You know what? I got nothing. It does, doesn't it? It does look like that. Okay, those are the only 3 tails I got, huh? Yep. Okay, let's get rid of the torso. Let's replace that. Let's give it the spined ribcage. Let's do that. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is kind of fun, by the way. All right. If we replace the upper limbs, what can we do? What can we do for the upper limbs? All right, put the wings back on. Put the wings back on. All right, let's yeah, let's package this thing and be done with it. Don't judge me. don't freaking judge me. Okay.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, exactly. Guitar Guy 80, 2 eggs, no arm, 2 legs, no arms. Okay, let's take the statue. Where is it? There it is. Oh, we should be able to display this one if we can find it. Okay, so Ozzy Bob, since you're the professional at this, how do I display a completed statue? I should be able to just post this thing on the ground, right? Again, I don't do this very often, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it was there. Yeah, it's in the menu. Okay, fossil displays. No, that's the stand. Oh, okay, I get it. Hold on. So check the end of the display. Okay, gotcha. Okay. No, that's assembly. So F, cold frame exhibit. Gotcha. Okay, let's look at it again.
Thermal protection falling.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get rid of this. You know what? We'll leave it. Okay. Hey, like I said, I don't build very much in this game. I have an excuse. Okay, so we're done here. So let this statue be a lesson to anybody who wants to come here and try to steal this base. Let that be a lesson to anyone. You're going to have to deal with that horrendously looking statue. Let's bring up the Sentinel ship because I want to take a new photo. That way I can identify the Sentinel ships that are on this planet. We'll get a new screenshot, and that'll tell us what's here. Yeah, I don't do very much building in No Man's Sky. What can I say? Okay, so let's capture new screenshot. Okay, we're going to call this, I have no idea. This is a medium Sentinel. Medium Senti. Oops. Medium Sentinel. Space. Dorsal. Dorsal, heavy wings. Okay, that'll work. We know what it is. Oh, really? Now the sun comes out. Now the sun comes out. Take a new base picture. Take a new picture. All right, that's better. Okay, so we know what's there. All right, next. Okay, next we got to go fishing. So next up is the fishing part. Okay, we got that. Prepackaged fishing rig, bait plans. We don't need bait.
Thermal protection falling. Technology installed.
Chromatic metal and the carbon nanotubes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, now we can go fishing. There's no water on this rock. We're going to have to go back to the other planet.
Levels stabilizing.
If we can find it. Have a seat, sir. Thank you. Okay, so discoveries. And rainy, azure, planetary anomaly, bleh, and hazy. Where were we? Sub-zero moon. Okay, let's go to the rainy planet. There appears to be water there. Yep, that's where we were. Let's go. If we can mark it. There we go. Thank you.
Technology recharge.
Okay, the fishing part should be easy. We're almost done. Almost done. This has been a fun expedition, by the way. All right, let's go. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks for taking time out for us on your Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are. This expedition has been a lot of fun. That is absolutely disgusting. Bro, get out of here. That was terrifying. What the crap, dude?
Technology recharge.
That was absolutely terrifying. Yeah, the all-seeing eye. Yeah, it looks like something else. We're not going to discuss what it looked like. Yeah, the Eye of Sauron. How far are we from the station? Okay. How much space do we have in storage? Let's go to the space station. Let's go to the space station. We got to sell this stuff. We got to clear some inventory space. Let's get rid of this stuff before we do anything else. Now, as I understand it, once we complete the expedition, this is a new expedition save, by the way, but upon completion of the expedition, the save will convert from an abandoned mode save to a normal save, correct? I think that's kind of unfortunate if that's the case, but, you know, I prefer to keep this save an abandoned mode save. Honestly, abandoned mode is fun. We're here. And station's upside down. Or maybe I'm just upside down. Yeah, Guitar got 80. That's why I started a brand new save. Hopefully it stays abandoned. Okay, so let's see what is in storage actually. All right. Just wanted to grab those Corvette parts so we can deposit those. Excuse me. Okay. Deposit. We're good here. Let's sell all the bones. Let's get that stuff out of inventory. We're not building any more skeletons. So Dragonheart says, nope, it switches to normal. Dang it, that sucks. It's okay. It's okay. I will probably start a brand new abandoned save for that sole purpose, if that's the case. That's unfortunate. Abandoned mode is pretty fun. It is. The only problem is that in abandoned mode, you can't get a capital ship. Although I don't see any feasible way to get a capital ship. Okay, we'll come back over here. We got to sell some stuff first. Inventory is full. We'll leave that alone. Where is the terminus? Okay, so we want to sell. Okay, exosuit, Starship. Let's see what's in the Starship that we can sell first. We will sell the salvage... meh. You know, the game told us to get 9 crystal sulfide, and we didn't need any of it. Sell the Pugnium.
Units received.
Quad servo.
Units received.
We're going to hold on to that. Hold on to that. Keep the memory fragment, obviously. Okay, exosuit. Okay, get rid of this.
Units received.
Get rid of that.
Units received.
Sell the polished stone. We don't need it.
Units received. Units
Sell,
received.
sell.
Received. Units received. Units
Sell all that
received.
stuff. Sell the data.
Units received.
Okay, anything we can buy? Facium. No, thank you. You can keep your poop. Okay. Looks like we're all good. Yeah, paralysis mortar. Don't even know why I got this in here. Let's prepackage that. Actually, you know what? Let's put that back in there. Put that back in and we'll break it down. I am not going to use this. Yeah, paralysis mortar. Don't need it. We will take that wiring loom. Checks over stripes. What's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. That's what I heard. But all I have to say about that is that these big, and I'm talking these really big multi-million subscriber GTA YouTubers need to get over themselves. They need to cut that BS out. They need to stop that. Seriously. That's just pathetic. I think it's much to do about nothing. I also think that it's fabricated beef. I think it's possibly just fabricated beef. You know, when you get to be that big, you know, one thing we got to remember is that some kind of gripe or disconnect or some kind of controversy between big content creators draws up views and clicks. Yeah, that stuff is good for views and clicks. Views, clicks, and likes. It's for attention. This is Cyclotron. Okay. C-Class, we don't need it. So it could be fake drama. But either way, I mean, come on. They need to let it go. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. Just like McDonald's, fake beef. It's fake beef. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. Exactly. And we're also talking about two really big GTA content creators who promote a lot of GTA 6 content. They do a lot of GTA 6 speculation and everything else, you know, for a game that hasn't even been released. Because guess what? The speculation drives views, clicks, and everything else. You know, we talk about this during the GTA streams too. When you get to be that big on the platform, you don't have to do a lot of work to make a lot of money. All right, let's go. We got to go fishing. So I personally think it's fabricated beef. Or fake beef. fake beef, we call that tofu. Okay, where's our planet? There it is. All right, we're almost done. Almost done with the expedition. We found, so far during this expedition, we found two cool Sentinel ships. Two really good ones, actually. It's too bad they're both C-class, but you know what? No problem at all. Are we there yet? But it's just like I said, when you get to be so big on the platform, then drama sells. It does. Drama sells. Yeah, Dan Red, exactly. It's like a pork roast vegans make out of almonds. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Fake beef. But you know, as a content creator, I don't delve into it. I don't concern myself with it. I have more things to focus on. For example, growing the best community that I can. You know, I can honestly tell you that I will never ever see the kind of views, clicks, and everything else, subscribers, that these guys have seen. I'll never see that kind of success on my channel. One would argue, never say never, but you know, the reality of the situation is it takes years to get 1 million subscribers on your channel. I would honestly say that anybody with that level of stature and the success on YouTube would have other things to be concerned with. This is the wrong freaking planet. Planet Gashi. Hold on a minute. How do we... Oh my gosh.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Totally went to the wrong planet. Get me out of here. We went to the moon. What the crap, dude? Totally went to the wrong planet. Okay, so we need to go find some land. We found water. There we go. There's some land over here because we don't want to be fighting this stupid squid. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, slow down. We got some land right here. Perfect. Is every planet in this game raining? That's the question. Okay, is that on land? Yes, it is. Perfect. Let's go. Critical flight phase. What the crap, dude? We must be way up in the air. You know, trying to park the ship. There we go. That took forever. Yeah, exactly, because of the storm. That took a month of Sundays. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Well, we'll find out.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
This is going to be hilarious. We get to fish in a puddle. It's okay. Okay, well, I mean, here we go. This water's like an inch deep. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Before we do anything, let's mark it. Let's mark that milestone. Okay. Now let's try it. Let's mark the milestone. Now let's try it. So we got to catch 5 fish. This is hilarious. Yeah, we got to mark the milestone. We got an ugly reef eel. Get out of here. Hey, that's one. 4 more fish to go. Hopefully we'll get a jellyfish, which actually count toward the 5 fish milestone. Gotta like this. A puddle over here. This is funny. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. We're just fishing. Mud crab. Yeah, no bait needed on this one. So they say. Or at least it worked for Jason Plays. It worked for him. Ooh, we got an A class. Whatever. Totally gonna go sell these fish.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So Deborah says, my first and fifth were the child of Aquarius. Did I not cast it? Would you cast it? Oh my gosh. Cast the line, please. That is an ugly fish. Yeah, so far no good. I'll probably have to go to deeper water, but we'll find out. Yeah, I couldn't see anything. There's an ocean like over there to the east. There's an actual ocean. But I couldn't park the ship. Okay, mud crab. That's our 5 fish. Yep.
Extreme night temperature detected.
God, I love that music. Gotta love that music.
Thermal protection falling.
So I kind of figured that if I found a deeper body of water, I could get the Child of Arcadia. That puddle was too shallow. Okay. Before we do anything else, let's make a restore point because this game likes to crash for no reason. Get out of the refiner, will you? That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Whatever. And get these farting plants out of here.
Nearby toxins detected.
Alright. Okay, we are ready.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Okay, this is prepackaged pulse spitter, supreme. Oh, now we get the pulse spitter. Now we get the pulse spitter. After 5 phases, okay, whatever. Now we get the pulse spitter. That's okay, we got something better. Prepackaged pulse spitter, S-class upgrade.
Incoming storm.
Didn't we just have a firestorm? We just had a firestorm on this stupid planet. Oh my God. We just had a firestorm. Okay, all right, let's beat this guy up and get out of here. We gotta sell some stuff. Okay. What you got for me, buddy?
Thermal protection.
That just scared the crap out of me. Who was that? We got a new sub. So, Dustin Smith, welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Dustin Smith. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. That just scared the crap out of me, dude.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, mad jump scare. Get wrecked. Beat it. Get out of here. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. This milestone is a wrap, and this expedition is a wrap.
Extreme night temperature detected. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Breach expedition is a wrap. So let's get back to the space station and sell this stuff. That includes the storm crystals that we didn't need and the sea glass. Because apparently we didn't need any of it. So this was a fun expedition.
I think we have time to go off the beaten path and hunt for one more Sentinel ship. Are we there yet? Okay, restore points. Okay, so what actually did we get? Okay, oh god, fireworks. Yeah, more stuff to clutter up my inventory. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. Okay, and Phase 5 reward. Title, The Celestial. Breach decal plans. Breach banner customization. Nice. Let's begin making our way over to the trade terminal because we got a lot of stuff to sell. And last but not least, if we can find it. Okay, so phases 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all complete. I think they are anyway. Hold on. We didn't miss anything. Yep. 3, 4, and 5 are complete. Perfect. This gives us the Aeron drive plans, Aeron blade plans, and Aeron winglet plans. Give me all that stuff. Give me all the stuff. That's it. And this expedition is a wrap. So your save will be converted to a standard save if you wish to continue. Earned rewards can be collected on any save via the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion on a Space Anomaly. Okay, that's it. New mission, complete Nexus mission. I don't want to do that. Yeah, exactly. Guitar Coyote, like I said. Sean Murray, Hello Games, if you guys are listening, we could really, really use a teleporter to the Corvette landing pads, bro. To the Corvette landing pads. Please, if you guys could make that happen. Love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Love you. Please, give us a landing, give us a teleporter, please. In these abandoned stations. Okay, that's the teleporter. We don't need that. Okay, let's sell some stuff if we can find... There we go. Trade terminal, thank you. Aha, so all of the upgrades... the X-Class upgrades were for the expedition only. Okay. Which makes sense. Okay, so we want to sell all the fish. Get this fish out of here. Goodbye. Get that out of here. Sell the fish. Sell that. Sell the unstable plasma. Do not sell those parts. Sell that. Sell the refill. Get out of here. Okay. Liquid explosive. I guess I will hold on to that because it's kind of hard to craft. I'll sell the crystal sulfide. Because we don't need it. We've got 10 storm crystals. We'll hold on to those, I guess. We'll keep that. Keep the uranium. Keep the gold. A warp hypercore. We'll hold on to the salvage data. Okay. Hold on a second. Can I not sell? Because I'm not going to use the fireworks. Can't I sell the fireworks? No, they don't let you sell the fireworks. You can only scrap them. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And the pirate stations. You know what I would like to do? Okay, this save is pretty much a wrap. We're done with the expedition. Let's hop over. Before we wrap up, let's hop over to Eisentam. And let's make a new restore point. Oh, this is a long, long walk. You guys just don't know. This is a long walk. Where are those parts? Okay, let's drop those off. And okay. Let's make a restore point, hop over to the other save. Okay, done. Okay, title screen. And let's go to normal, custom, normal. Okay, let's go to custom. And let's find one more Sentinel ship. Since I owe you guys a Sentinel ship. Let's go to Eisentam. Yeah, we don't need all these brains. Let's refine those. This. There we go. Okay, let's go find a Sentinel ship. I've already found the ship for this system. I have a base here. As a matter of fact, let's go take a look at it. Let's take a really quick look at it. Recent. Current. Oh, that's right. This is a pirate system. This is a pirate system. Let's take a look at the Sentinel ship for this pirate system. I think it was a pretty cool ship, too. Let's go take a really quick look at it. Ah, that was a C class. Okay. Let's go scope it out. Let's go check it out. It spent the past 2 weeks playing through this expedition that I completely forgot what ship was here. Okay. So this was the ship for this system, huh? Okay, so this is a medium Sentinel fighter, black with yellow accents, dorsal, ventral TIE fighter style stabilizers, and heavy wings. With the heavy wings. Nice. Okay. Gotta love that black with the white accents on it. Very nice ship. Okay. So that's the ship for this star system. Okay, so we know what that is. Reload, restore point. That'll put us back on the freighter. And what we'll do is go to the next system. Just any random dissident system and hunt for a ship. Because I owe you guys at least one more Sentinel Starship. So let's go check it out. Okay. Okay, we're headed toward the center of the galaxy. At some point, we'll get to hold it. Okay. At some point, we'll get there. Okay, that was dissonant, but it's 2-star. Outlaw. 2-star Viking. Hold it. 1-star. Nope. Yeah, 1-star system is out of the question. That was... hold it. There we go. Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was another dissonant system. Dang it. Okay, 2-star. And to be fair, 2-star systems are not bad, but you've only got a 1% chance of finding an S-class ship. Hold it. 2-star Gek. Okay, I guess we can go to the Gek system. Let's check it out. I guess we can go to the Gek system. All right, what do we got? Okay. Verdant. Acrid. Ossified. Plated. And this is Infested Paradise. Ugh. Salvageable scrap. Okay, there's scrap here. And it has 9 fauna. Let's mark it. Okay, good. That means there's dissonance in this star system. Let's hit that save point. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. If I can get to the hangar. There we go. Oh, this was a completely different Sentinel ship. What is this anyway? It's an A-class. Okay, never mind. What's that? That's fine. It can have worms. As long as it's got a good-looking Sentinel ship, that's perfectly fine. It can be an ugly planet with a good ship. Space station, where are you? Let's set foot on the space station first, and then we'll head to the planet. Always scope out the multi-tool. Don't crash into the station, please. That's an ugly color, by the way. Okay. This is C-class. Nope. Ooh, that one's even worse. The multi-tools are ugly. Okay. Ozzy Bob says it'd be good if we could deworm them. You know, it's kind of funny you should mention that. We did have that expedition last year where Hello Games went all it went all Super Earth on us. Where you had to defeat the defeat the brood mother and all of her children. I think that's about as close as we're going to get to that sort of a game mechanic. Helldivers. They went all Helldivers on us. Which I thought was really funny. It was a good expedition. It was fun. Okay, I'm willing to bet that this thing is ugly. So Ozzy says, cool, I missed that. You got a Titan worm? I got something. I don't think it was a Titan worm. I got something. Because you had to basically defeat the brood mother at all five in all 5 phases. I don't remember what the rewards were. Oh no, you got the bug outfit customization, the bug spacesuit customization. That was like the main reward. Okay, let's see if we can get a good-looking Sentinel ship here. Near a crashed freighter. Nice. Okay, what do we got? Okay, it's a heavy. It's a... Ooh, this is not bad. Hold on. I think we got a winner. I also think we have the worms here, too. I think we got a winner. Hold on a minute. We'll land. Yeah, we got the freaking honking worms again. Okay, this is a heavy. Hold on, let's get a good look at it. First of all, of course it's a C class. Let's get a good look at it. Tank treads would have been nice. Oh, okay, this is not bad. That's not bad. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. This is not a hauler. Yeah, Dragonheart, that's what it is. That's what it is. I totally forgot about that. That's what it is. So, this is not a Sentinel hauler. A hauler has the actual hauler extensions. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter because it's got the extended fuselage. It's got dorsal and ventral TIE fighter style stabilizers. It's got the wingtip thrusters, a combination of vented skirt wings, vented skirt and bladed wings. Yeah, this is not bad. I'm not really a fan of the skirt wings, but this is not a bad looking ship. This one is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. We might have to hunt for this one next time. This is not too terribly bad. This one is a crap C-class, though. So, I mean, for what it's worth. I like the black and red on this ship. This is not bad. Not bad. Okay, but, ladies and gentlemen, it is... 6:48 p.m. from me. This is where we're going to call it. We got the expedition complete. That was a ton of fun. We might stream No Man's Sky again tomorrow. Maybe. No guarantees. I got some IRL stuff that I absolutely have to take care of. Plus, I have to work on some other content for GTA 5 Online. But this was a fun live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And I'll try to get another No Man's Sky stream up for you guys later on this week, if at all possible. If at all possible. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I want to thank you guys again for being here today. And this expedition was fun. That's all I got to say. This was a fun expedition. So, with all of that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys. Hold it. Where's my gestures? There we go. I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everybody, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit that like button for me on the way out, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. See you next time.